What's going on, everybody? Will Murphy here with Iron Will Fitness. Today's video is going to be about you don't need an extreme diet to make a difference. A lot of people, when they start going through the beginning parts of a fitness journey and they start getting into it and start getting excited about it and things like that, tend to go to extremes, or they may have a deadline for the reason that they're trying to lose weight or get in shape, and so they start later than they should, and then they go to extremes with their diet. They try to change it completely overnight. They'll do extreme restriction and things like that, thinking that that's going to make the difference, and it's really not. Like, there's only so much that is going to happen in a given period of time. Like, by lowering your calories drastically to sub 1,000, your body's going into I don't want to call it starvation mode, because it's kind of not true, but your body gets to a point where it starts trying to hold on to nutrients, because it doesn't see what you're seeing. It doesn't see what your eyes see. It doesn't know that you're at home and you're safe, and you could eat if you wanted to, but you don't really feel like it. It doesn't go along with what your mind thinks. Okay, so if you decide that you want to restrict your calories heavily, then yeah, you can do that, but your body will not react the same way as you think it should. Okay, if you bring your calories under what your body needs to function for a day, your body will start setting aside calories to be able to sustain itself while you're keeping it in a caloric deficit like that. Being in a caloric deficit, you still want to get enough calories in to for your body to operate normally, but you don't want to restrict your calories so much that your body can't operate under normal conditions at rest. Okay, you want to get to your BMR. So like, your BMR is usually estimated. You don't know exactly what it is, but generally it's between, for most people, most healthy adults, I want to say, it's between 13 and 1,700, maybe 1,800 calories. For more heavier people, more people with more fat on their body, more obese people, it's going to be quite a bit higher, because their body needs more energy to maintain movement and be able to do the things that it needs to do throughout the day. Same with people that have a large amount of muscle. Your metabolism will probably be quite a bit faster than a normal person. So like, if you have a lot of muscle or a lot of excess fat, you're looking at closer to 2,000 calories pretty easily for your BMR. And you want to take in at least your BMR a day, even if it's that high. It will change. It doesn't always stay the same. It all depends on your body fat and what kind of power your body has to be under in order to get it to run. So like, how much fuel it actually takes to get your body to go. And if you don't have the necessary amount of fuel it takes to get your body to do the things that it needs to do, that you're unaware of, like breathe and blink and swallow, things like that, or digest food even, without the ability to do those things because of lack of calories, your body is going to hold on to the nutrients that it can for the purposes of using that when it needs it. So if you had to, if you were sitting, you would feel lethargic until you absolutely had to get up, and your body would only use the calories that it needed to get you up. It wouldn't use more. So keeping your calories above your BMR, once your body has the nutrients that it needs, it will let things go. It won't hold on to excess energy. Okay, it won't manufacture energy, and it won't hold on to excess energy. So the energy that it has, it holds. you know, especially if you're not giving it enough energy to make it through the day. And that would be why exactly you could get tired and things like that and feel lethargic and not, you know, have any energy, other than the fact that, you know, most likely you're feeling pretty depressed if you're not eating food like that. But, you know, anyways, your body won't let go of anything if you're not at least reaching your BMR. It'll let it go, but, you know, it'll let it go slowly. You won't get what you want out of it. It'll be unhealthy. It's not a healthy way to lose weight at all. So you just at least want to hit your BMR and then worry about activity. Like, so many people worry so much about their diet and they change it to the extreme, and that's why they end up doing things like keto and taking entire macronutrients completely out of their diet and things like that. And, you know, you need your macronutrients. That's why they're macronutrients. They're high density nutrients, you know. I wouldn't recommend dropping your carbs to almost nothing and trying to sustain that for an extreme period of time. You know, I recommend taking out trash carbs. I do that all day long. Take out like sugars and junk foods and things like that, you know, processed carbs that aren't good for your body. But whole food carbs, I mean, people are taking potatoes out of their diets. It's still a vegetable technically. I mean, you know, I don't, or a root or whatever they consider it, but it's still healthy. You know, it still comes from the ground. It's still natural, you know. But turn around and, you know, they'll eat wheat thins like, you know, that's okay. Like, that is better than having a potato. And it's not, you know, not at all. It's processed carbs. And if you're taking in processed carbs, then you're not going to see the loss that you want to see. That's the issue. People take in processed carbs and they expect that it's going to, you know, make a difference to them and things like that. To, you know, just get a snack that's considered healthy, and it's not really healthy, because it's just flat out processed carbs. And people don't take the processed carbs out of their diet. They take all the carbs out of their diet. You don't need to take all the carbs out of your diet. That's horrible. You need to have an energy source. You need to have your fruits and your vegetables. Those things, you know, are what are meant to be kept in your diet. The carbs that you're meant to have. You know, that you're not meant to have a bunch of crap that came in a box that was made by Nabisco. They do not have your best interest at heart. The, you know, companies that make foods that put them in a box, they don't have your best interest at heart. The only thing they care about is making money. They don't care about you losing weight. The only thing they care about is that you give them your money for their product. That's it. That's all they care about. They do not give a crap. That, like, they'll say it's healthy all day long. If that'll get you to buy it, that doesn't mean it's healthy. So you need to look at your labels. And you need to consider, like, cutting out processed carbs, but not cutting out all carbs from your diet. Definitely make sure that you have an emphasis on protein in your diet, and, you know, make sure that you keep your healthy fats in your diet. So, you know, have a handful of nuts every once in a while. Have your natural fats that come from your meats and things. If you're a vegetarian, you know, you're gonna have to have nuts and avocados and things like that. And, you know, so really pay attention to your diet. Make sure that you don't go to an extreme. Make sure it's a diet you can live with. Choose healthy foods that you like. Put them together, combine them, make different meals so you have variety in your diet, and try to stay consistent with eating those healthy foods. And I promise you it's going to make a difference. You don't have to go to an extreme in your diet. You don't have to take all the carbs out. There's nothing you have to take all the way away. You know, I would recommend not having fast food all the time. I would recommend, you know, if you can do it, cut it down to once a week, you know, or once a month, you know, going out to eat. I would not recommend having, you know, fast food on a daily basis for sure. And I definitely wouldn't recommend having it for every meal one day. So, you know, it's just the things that you know aren't good for you, you know you need to take out of your diet. You don't need to go to an extreme though. Keep your carbs. Keep your diet healthy and balanced, but, you know, don't go to an extreme and take one thing completely away. Just because you think that's going to make all the difference to you. It's not. It's going to be a series of small choices, and, you know, building a sustainable diet that's going to make sure that you lose weight and keep it off, or, you know, gain muscle and keep it. It's just going to make sure that you reach your fitness goals and maintain those fitness goals. So anyway, look for this video on YouTube with the workouts added to the end of it. I'm on Instagram at Iron Will PT. I'm on Facebook at Iron Will Fitness Training. I'm on the internet at ironwillfitnesstraining.com. And I'm on YouTube at Iron Will Fitness. Give me a holler. If you need any help, I'll be glad to help you. Shoot me a message, comment in the comment section, whatever gets you to get a hold of me. Hit a like on there if these videos are helping you at all, and we'll see you later. Cool.
For our beginner overweight and obese program today, we have 30 minutes of walking or activity. You just need to do some kind of activity to get your heart rate up and helps you burn some calories. Spend at least 35 minutes doing it. Do something with the family, go to the park, take a walk. Something that just keeps you active for 35 minutes. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get your activity in, and we'll see you tomorrow. For our beginners today, we have 35 minutes of cardio or activity. Just make sure you do something that gets your heart rate up and helps you burn calories. I hope you have a good workout. I hope you get some activity in today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Our intermediate program today, we have cardio for 35 minutes. You can do cardio or any form of activity, something that gets your heart rate up. You can go to the park and maybe go for a run, go bowling, go play laser tag, just do something that gets you active and doing something for 35 minutes. Get in some activity today. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.